Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So this is going to be a bi-weekly read from the 15th through the 31st of August, okay? For all Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. We're going to see what wants to come up, what insights need to come through here. I'll be using the Hero's Journey cards because we're all on the Hero's Journey at some stage at a particular time, okay? And we all hit it, okay? So it's quite interesting, but it's from Joseph Campbell, and I love his work. And of course, Jung and a few others were also a part of the process. But in any event, it is resonating with me incredibly because of some recent changes going on in my life. And check my description box below. I do have an update, quite interesting. But I'm going slow and I'm taking my time going through this. So I'm just excited to be here with you, and I'm excited about life, and I'm so happy that I'm here with you. So we're going to see, Capricorn, what wants to come out for you here, okay? It'll be you and the other person. Feel free to reverse the messages on either side, all right? Energies are fluid, so it might resonate with you from the past, now, and even into the future. Maybe it's not quite here yet for you. So just note that, all right? So let's see what wants to come out for you. Please continue your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and note your comments below, okay? All right, let's do this. What wants to come through for you? Oh, how incredible. Now, who got this? Leo got this as well, so you might want to check out Leo's bi-weekly. But this is about X marks the spot, okay? So you got your eye on someone, something, or some situation, okay? Whatever it is, it's divinely guided, okay? What's interesting is that you probably have your sights set on someone, and this is about embracing, coming together with someone, okay? So I'm sorry for the glare there, guys, but it's divinely guided. It is a very magical. It is just divinely guided from above, and whatever it is, it's being blessed with the light from the divine. Okay, so you might have you might have your target, you know, right at you know, in your vision, and your manifestation is in sight. It could be a relationship, right? It could be a situation, but I do see, like, you know, perhaps a situation or, you know, of some sort. But this is saying is that that love is perhaps in disguise in some way, okay? And this is saying is that to see the love that might be in disguise, and the divine is shining light on letting you see what this is, or who this is, and how this resonates with you. But this is beautiful. You know, I always see what wants to come out in terms of the cards, but it's like this is, you know, it's like you've got your sights set on someone or something, but it's about, you know, something else needs to be let go prior to this, is what I'm seeing for both sides, all right? Because you see there's almost like a person here and there's someone lingering back there. So it's about that both of you letting go of something, changing a belief. It could be, you know, letting go of someone or something, so the two could be brought together in divine timing. Okay, that's how I see it there, because there's light shining on, and it's quite beautiful. It is a 35 card, which is about energy. So it'll where energy is in balance. You know, it's kind of that affinity symbol, right? And it is, you know, it never stops. It continuously flows. So whatever it is, the love continuously flows, okay, in this particular situation. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out for you here. This is beautiful, okay? Let's see here. Wow. Okay, so this is about standing in your own power and kind of opening the kind of like the curtain and stepping into your own authentic self. And this is saying to really step into your power and to dance with the universe in this situation, okay? So it is really calling you to, there's so much guidance here. You can see it here, but you also see it here as well. So it's about tripping, this is about trip the light fantastic. So what it is that you're going to be looking to the universe, you know, toward the light. And then divine messages that are coming through is to let you know Yes, you are fantastic. Yes, you need to trip it up a little bit so you know that you're fantastic, and step out of the curtain and into the world, okay? And start dancing with the universe and co-creating with the universe. This is gorgeous. It's almost as if that you are just in the spotlight and being asked to step into your own power, Capricorn, okay? And that's what I see coming through. Now, this might be you. You might be dealing with someone of this sort. So I'm just saying this is about to, you might have someone around you that is like this, that is now stepping into their own power, and there is divine guidance in this process. That's all I'm saying. And there is some really, it's very, very interesting, okay? Now, another thing too, another card that you get here is about, this is about setting yourself free, okay? I don't know if you're stuck in a current situation, you know, whether it is a love relationship, a work situation, or any sort of situation. But this is saying is that you hold the key to the life that you want to live, Capricorn. You really, truly do. And this is saying is that it wants you to be aware of that, okay? You don't have to cower and to be in any sort of depression or state when you know the light is just right there waiting for you to go through it. Right? It's waiting for you. It's right. You're right there at the opening, and it's the same for you to walk through that out into the light. You hold the key to your own success in this situation. So whether it's work, whether it's a relationship, whatever that is, this wants you to get rid of the shackles that are holding you down. It could be a limiting belief. It could be, you know, of some way, in some shape. But this is saying is that you don't have to live like that because the light awaits you, right? It's awaiting you. Now, this is a 41 card, which reduces to a 5. 5s are about change. So this is saying is that it wants you to change your outlook, change your belief, and know that you do have the key for the life that you do want to live. It is in your power, okay, Cap? So that's what's coming through here. You want an awakened life, you've got the light and ready to move forward, okay? Let's continue to see what else wants to come through. So this is about being divinely moved, okay? So you hold the key to this awakened life. What's interesting is that the universe, because of this, is it wants you to be in the moment, okay? It wants you to take in your current situation, again, a relationship, a situation, or whatever you find yourself in, and it wants you to move forward into your light, into the key that whatever your soul is calling for. And again, in a relationship or whatever that is, but it's saying that you're divinely guided. So what it wants you to do is stop for a moment, and it wants you to know that where you are is where you're at, okay? So it's wanting you to be for a moment. So yes, you don't have to be in this type of situation any longer, but it wants you to set something in place, set a plan in place, but you're going to be divinely guided on how that works. So it does want you to use your source as guides, as a guide in this process, okay? In order to make this change and to churn this around, right? You're receiving guidance into you, kind of like your crown chakra. And then this is going to allow you to move forward and co-create with the universe as you move forward, okay? And to be that ball of fire. This is quite beautiful, okay? But that's what I see coming through here. It's almost as if that, it's like if you've been feeling resistance in what it is you're trying to accomplish, a relationship, work, whatever, this is saying it might not be, you know, you're not up to the task, you know, at this moment. It might mean that you're up to the task, but you realize your own strength, and that there's some sort of resistance here, okay, that is serving you and keeping you safe, okay? So this is interesting. I got to go back on this because you know, here this is saying there's a new life and you hold the key. Yes. Before you take action, be for a moment, all right? Just be for a moment and stay still until you're divinely moved, because there's going to be information that's going to be given to you, okay? You've done a lot of inner work right now, and you know the difference between yes and no, but there's a time to pause right now and consider the choices that you want to make, right? In respect to your schedule, your resources, and your own availability and your energy, okay? So take that into consideration before you take a yes and move forward, okay? Know what that looks like, okay? This is gorgeous. Now let's take a look about that other person. Let's take a look at what that is, okay? Let's take a look. Wow. This is so interesting. I'm getting so many people that are getting this card. It's like, how much good can you handle? So this other person on this other side here is exploring their upward spiral to grace, okay? Finally, they're being enlightened and guided, and they're getting the clarity that they need to move forward, and the universe is shining light on them to move forward towards their passions and what it is they should be doing. Now, again, you might resonate with one side more than the other, but this is saying is that they are enjoying their upward spiral to their grace. And they're just realizing they're getting all this clarity from this clear energy from above to ignite the passion in them and to create that whirlwind of their desire and to create that tornado effect to move them up into where they're supposed to be, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for this person on this side. This is a 39 card. It's about using their creativity to get there because it reduces to a 12. And using their artistry, their creativity to get them to that point, okay? So this is really beautiful. Okay, what else? It's almost as if they feel like they've won the lottery in this situation, okay? They feel like they've won the lottery because whatever's happening for them, they know that it is happening for a reason. This is a 38 card. This is an 11, reduces to 11. So the 11 is going through the gates. It's going through the gates, kind of those two pillars, the 11, one by each other, and moving through, going through the gates of the divine into that next realm. They've received the realizations that they need, that they needed to make, or that they needed to see, and they are imagining their life as how they want it to be. You can see that she's looking up and she's imagining, what can my life be like? And I'm gonna live the life of my dreams, right? And that's what's happening here. It's this person almost feels like they've won the lottery, that they have learned to work with and co-create with the universe, and they're making room for wonderment in their life rather than just constantly just doing. They're stepping back and realizing they need to co-create with the universe, and that the universe is working with them. And now it could be that they feel like that they have maybe in life and in love and in a situation. Okay, so there is so much beautiful color there. They're just basking in the warmth and the delight of their life in that situation, whatever that is. So this is really beautiful for them. Wow. Gosh, let's see what else wants to come through for this other person. All right, here it is. What is it? They are following their North Star. They are turning on their own light, and they are getting the guidance that they need to make their life more colorful. As you see, I mean, like, how much good can they handle? It's so beautiful. You might have someone in your life, if this is not you on this side, this is this other person that's now going their true north. They're focusing on their true North Star. Again, it could be family member, it could be a significant other, it could be a spouse, or it could be just, you know, someone close to you. But this is saying is that they're flipping on their own light and they're finding their true north, and they're moving towards that no matter what. And they are feeling so beautiful in it, as if they feel like they've won the lottery. Okay, so and if you happen to want to buy a ticket this week, this might be good for this other person to do that. Or if you resonate on this side, that might be you. Okay, but I'm just saying, this is really beautiful. Anything else that wants to come through for this other person over here? Knights of a Round Table. They're gathering all the people around them that is going to help them and give them the advice that they're looking for, so they can move into this divine existence that will push them into the world that they want to live in. And it's, you know, it's like what they're doing is they're bringing the physical world, you know, the physical world that's happening, and also the source together, you know, the unseen worlds, and they're bringing that together to create the light and be this ball of fire and this leading edge, and they're letting love lift them higher, okay? So I think they're really focusing on how important love is for themselves, but also in a particular situation. This is coming to fruition. This is an 18 card, which brings it to a 9. Coming to fruition, the 10 is the completion. So now they are recognizing the love for themselves, the love for others, and using that and co-creating with the universe and getting guidance, having this informal conversation of bringing the best people around them that they love, they enjoy, that support them and get them going on their path. You know, it's been a little bit of a struggle. So let's see what wants to come through for you on this other side. I'm going to pull a Magdalene card and see what wants to come through. Wow. I tell you, Capricorn, you feel like you've gone through purgatory, okay? It's like this combustion, right? That you feel like you're somewhere in between the worlds, the one that you want and the one that you have right now. And you know that there's something better for you. And that's what's coming into play. And through this is where you're going to be shifted and shaped and formed. And it's almost as if there is a piece of coal that turns into a diamond. You've got to be, it's got high temperatures have got to come into play, you know, to make it molten rock. And it is really got to be pounded, right? And that's almost, you might feel like that's what you're going through right now. But this is saying, you know, really fear not that you're going to come out of this and so much more aware, right? And you'll be divinely guided in the way that you should be going. So connect with your source to serve as that prophet for yourself, for growth, and ignite you know, this beautiful warmth that is inside you that puts you on your path as well. You get the prophet. Wow, this is so interesting. Yeah, and it's interesting because and when I see this, this is telling me is that in perfect timing, everything is going to be revealed. So I know that you're going through a lot of this, and you don't want to kind of be where you want to be, but this is really saying is that you are you're being asked to hear your source's guidance, and it's going to stir within you. Okay, it's going to stir something in you. So whatever the prophet is to you, your source, your guide, it's actually you're going to receive some inspiration when you least expect it, and it's going to lead you to a super positive outcome. Look at all this brilliance from this tree here that's coming out there. You can see it's just so warming and delightful, and there's sparkles. So I really think that is a big part of it. Be prepared for a very pleasant surprise. That's all that I'm saying. It's quite beautiful. And then anything for this other person over here, we'll just pull that real quick and see what that is. Heart and soul. Whatever this other person is doing is they're going to do it out of their heart and their soul. It's going to speak to their soul and speak to their heart. And again, if it's a relationship, a situation, they're going to be moved in that direction. Again, that's what they're moving towards. Whatever speaks to their heart and soul is what they're moving towards, and they can't do anything else. So that's how I see it. So I look forward, guys, to seeing you in the month of September. Please let me know if this resonates. Note your comments below. And until September, namaste.